Buenos dias, familia. Welcome, welcome. My name is MagdalineJanet. If you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. Familia, you know I had to get it. I had to get it. e.l.f. just released a new sunscreen. You're like, wait, what's the difference between their Suntouchable versus their new Suntouchable sunscreen? I had to rebuy it because I used up the first one, so I can explain. So this sunscreen is supposed to be more of a mattifying, invisible sunscreen primer, as opposed to this one is more of a glowy sunscreen primer as well. So you guys know we have oily skin, so we personally on this channel like more mattifying things, not too matte, but something that can, you know, keep our oils at bay and we don't look gastada at the end of the day. So I think this might be the one for us. Although this one worked very well, I really like it. Why not have a second option for us gals that tend to be more oily and see how it works out? I bought mine on e.l.f.'s website. I do see it's available all over the place now. It comes in a 1.7 ounce bottle, which is similar to this one, right? Yeah. And let me know too if you want me to compare both of these together. I feel like this is just different in the sense that it's just a mattifying primer and it's 35 versus SPF 30. Skin's ready. I did my entire skincare, everything except putting sunscreen on. I wear sunscreen daily. I need sunscreen. I've been wearing sunscreen for a very long time. I think I've told you guys before, I used to swim when I was a kid, so I'll slather on sunscreen, but I always had a white cast, literally looking white, because we didn't have any other options back in the day. Now we do. This is supposed to be a no white cast, and that's very important for us people of color. We don't want that white cast. That's not a good look. The drugstore does not have sunscreens that don't have white cast, and if they do, I've tried them, they don't work. Like, let me know. You guys have given me options. I know La Roche-Posay is a good one, but that's also more on the higher end drugstore. I'm looking for like a $15 or less type of sunscreen. But anyway, what am I saying? Oh yeah, I wear sunscreen every day. I even have these sunspots because of the sun. My dermatologist is like, you have them more here on the left side because you drive. Sunscreen's your friend, okay? And this is a chemical sunscreen. Let me put a quick picture of the difference between mineral and sunscreen. I personally prefer a mineral sunscreen. This is a chemical sunscreen. I do know sometimes chemical sunscreens don't work well with people's skin. I've never had issues with it, but I do know people that it either dries them out, it makes it peel, it just doesn't work out. So let's see. The new e.l.f. Suntouchable Invisible Sunscreen SPF 35 retails for $14. It comes in a 1.7 ounce bottle. This is a clean, lightweight gel sunscreen that delivers SPF 35 and leaves zero white cast. The non-greasy feeling gel formula doubles as a face primer to smooth your complexion and grip your makeup for long-lasting wear. It's water resistant with a velvety smooth finish. Great for all skin types. This is a chemical sunscreen. Key ingredients is metal foam seed and aloe. I purchased mine on e.l.f.'s website. So I'm going to open it up and see. Oh, okay. It's like the Super Goop. I don't know. I don't like the Super Goop sunscreen. It just, I don't know, it never really worked well. But you see, okay. It's clear. Okay, familia, let's see. Let me just, oh, it kind of feels like Super Goop. Oh, no, it does. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, it has that feeling. It's gliding nicely. Let's see if it dries down because it feels very sort of moisturizing. Typically, sunscreens are like that. They do have a thicker consistency. They will give you sort of a glowy look, but then it usually dries down, hopefully, because if it doesn't, that's when it doesn't work well with makeup and all that. I'm liking the no white cast. It feels nice. Okay. It's gliding really well. Okay, this one does feel better than the Super Goop. I feel like the Super Goop doesn't feel as glidey. This is feeling like a gel-like consistency, but moisturizing. You know how gels typically go on the skin and just dry down? This has a bit of a like, it feels a cross between a gel and a moisturizer. This is what this feels like. Yeah, it's wet. Okay, actually it's gonna be hot today. Summer's here, so let me get my manchas. I like to put like a good amount, especially right here on my cheek. I like the consistency looks good. I like how it just glides onto the skin. So let's let this dry down. What time is it? It's 6:50 in the AM. Let's give it maybe like 5 minutes and see. BRB. Does it dry down? It does. Your skin does feel hydrated. I like that it's not as glowy either. You see that? It does truly mattify. Let me read really quick. It says apply 15 minutes before sun exposure. After 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, reapply, or at least every 2 hours, which is typically the rule. But because I wear makeup, I don't do that. I'll tell you at the end of the day how I usually retouch when I wear makeup. Talking about makeup, let's wear makeup. I'm gonna speed it up so you guys can see what I'm wearing. I'm going to skip the concealer portion. I'm filming a concealer review. I'll kind of skip that, but the skin you will see, which is really what's important. Sometimes sunscreens lift makeup because they're too hydrated or they just don't work with makeup, and that's really what I want to see and show you guys how makeup applies, and if it sits well, how other products apply on top of that too, you know? This is a primer. I'm not going to use primer. I'm going to go directly in with my makeup. So let's cue some music and start. All right, fam. You guys saw I just finished up the face. Let's see how it feels. It feels nice. It's this hydrating feel where your skin kind of feels wet and makeup is sitting on top of that. So that's what I was looking for. And no, but I kind of felt that when we saw the sunscreen dry down. And look how everything looks nice and smooth. My pores, you don't see it. It definitely feels good, like a primer also. Sometimes sunscreens can be too hydrating where you need that primer to really mattify things down or to like help you work your makeup in. Not here. You know what I want to do too? Let's do a quick flash test. Sometimes, I mean, not in this case, I don't think so, but sometimes there is like a white cast when it comes to sunscreen because like I've told you, you know, the drugstore hasn't been too good. Let's see. Nope. No white cast. Looking good, looking good. Okay, cool. I'm super excited. Let's do a wear test. Maybe a few hours, maybe like 8-10 hours just to see how makeup really sits on top. As a first impressions, I really like this. I just want to make sure makeup really wears very well with this because, you know, if we're gonna have a sunscreen, we need it to work with makeup as well. Oh, my lip combo is this matte combo I already talked about. Teddy 2.0 and then chestnut lip liner. Love it. I just want to show you how the skin looks with the sunscreen on. You see how good it looks? It's pretty matte. So I like that the sunscreen's matte, but it's not drying matte. It's like the perfect matte and it's serving very well like a primer too. Okay, ciao. Amelia, it's only fair that I do the last check-in in daylight when we're reviewing. Oh wait, let me get the sunscreen. When we're reviewing e.l.f.'s new invisible sunscreen. I'm oily. Yes, I do have oily skin. I want to show you how good the makeup looks considering I haven't touched up. I haven't done anything and it looks pretty good. You can see my pores, but you don't see anything separating. That's what we want to see, because sunscreens, you know, could be really thick and throughout the day it could break makeup apart. Sunscreen's the only thing that I do find that really breaks makeup apart, unless like the makeup's really bad. It just doesn't work on like my type of skin that's oily and stuff. For the most part, that's the one thing I do see sunscreens can do with makeup. And look, refreshed. If you wear your makeup all day long and you can't reapply like a cream or this back onto your skin because it's gonna smear your makeup, you're gonna use sprays. Hola has this SPF spray. e.l.f. has this SPF. Oh my god, I can't speak. This SPF spray. This one's SPF 45 and this one is 30. You give them a nice little shake and you're gonna spray. I would say every, 2 hours, or depending how long and often you are out in these streets. And you can use this one. The only thing about this one, I would cover my pores because this has a glow, like a major glow. So it really will accentuate the pores. So I'll just hide that there and then just press everything in. This is how you retouch your sunscreen, especially now it's the summertime. I'm loving this. I really like this. I would pick this over Supergoop. First of all, it's way cheaper, and secondly, the texture, I just love how spreadable it is and it lays on the skin and it absorbs into the skin well. Therefore, your makeup applies well. At the end of the day, like here, 10 hours later, we don't look gastada, you know. But yeah, this is it, fam. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there or right there. I'm on my phone. I'm mirrored. I don't know which side I'm on, but you know what I mean. I love you. See you in the next one. Bye.